Behold, the hail comes.
You can just hear how painful that was. Frightening moments for Red Rocks concert goers last night. They were there for a Louis Tomlinson concert. He's a former member of One Direction. They scrambled to find any cover possible after golf ball size hail came down and fast.
And a place that's hard to find cover. Denver 7's Jessica Crawford is joining us live from Red Rocks Amphitheatre this morning. We know that 7 people were taken to the hospital. Dozens others were hurt as this chaos unfolded quickly.
Absolutely. And right now it's still cool up here, still windy up here. The good news is that much of that hail, though, has melted down. But yeah, that hail was coming down hard and it was so loud last night. Some people here that we spoke to even received bruises from the hail. We got a lot of video sent in to us from our Denver 7 viewers. Going to give you a look at some of that video right now just so that you can see what it was like here last night. That hailstorm really pounded this venue ahead of that Louis Tomlinson concert, and 7 people were taken to a hospital. Dozens were hurt as that hailstorm took place here. Now, according to West Metro Fire, those who were taken to the hospital had non-life-threatening injuries, and as many as 80 to 90 more people were treated for injuries here. Injuries included cuts and broken bones, and we spoke with 2 people who actually received bruises. They lost their shoes and keys as they tried to escape the dangerous weather.
Ping pong ball to golf ball size. Yeah, it was pretty big and it hit pretty hard. It was like somebody chucked it at your head. Yeah, we were like huddled down and there was so many people just trying to get through or cover themselves, and we didn't even realize until we were trying to leave that didn't have our keys and everything was getting washed away because it was so bad.
And again, looking much better out here right now. There are even people who are coming out here to do their morning workout. But yeah, there is still hail in some pockets, but quite a bit of it has melted down. Now, as for the people who came out here for the concert, what's next for them? Well, just so you know, this show has already been pushed back twice due to the weather. The venue does say that it's going to reach out to people who did have tickets. We don't know right now what the resolution will be. Live from Red Rocks, I'm Jessica Crawford, Denver 7.
Thank you, Jessica. More of the severe weather from yesterday. Highway 63 is still shut down in both directions. This is out east of Denver between Anton and Akron. A viewer sent us video yesterday of twin tornadoes you saw there. And you can see the storm snap some power lines in the area as
There be spirits that are created for vengeance, which in their fury lay on sore strokes. In the time of destruction they pour out their force, and appease the wrath of him that made them. Fire and hail and famine and death, all these were created for vengeance.
This morning, and Brianna, it was a really scary situation for people there last night.
Yeah, it was. That hailstorm came down strong on a lot of people who were attending the concert late last night here at Red Rocks. Some say that it was straight out of a horror movie, and we actually have some video and pictures that we want to show you. Take a listen to what people had to deal with. Now you can hear people screaming, running, trying to take shelter as fast as they can as hail blasted through the venue last night. West Metro Fire says nearly 100 people were treated on scene for cuts and broken bones, and at least 7 of them were taken to the hospital. Now, Red Rocks tweeted around 8 last night saying there was a weather delay. Then 30 minutes later, they got the all clear. But shortly after that, that's when concert goers said it just turned into chaos.
We hunkered down by a brick wall and under a tree. I'm covered in tree leaves, and with the 3 of us just hunkered down, and we just kept saying, hold your head down, hold your head down.
It was hail at least the size of my fingers, like right here, just hitting my back so hard. But to keep her okay, I was just telling her it was gonna be okay.
Yeah, everyone was trying to stay safe last night. Right now, you're taking a look at some of the hail that I'm seeing here at the Red Rocks parking lot. And we're walking around because I wanted to see if there were some missing car pieces. And shortly enough, there's a lot of car pieces just scattered around everywhere here in the parking lot right now. But again, a very scary situation for a lot of concert goers who were here at Red Rocks last night.
Fire and hail.
You know, a lot of severe weather across the metro area and the foothills last night, no doubt.
And now Mackenzie's joining us from Red Rocks. And Mackenzie, it was a scary night for people attending a concert there last night.
It was, and it was all due to the hail. There's still some frozen left behind. It almost looks like snow in some areas out here. And also the cleanup is underway after this hailstorm caused some major issues. So here behind me, you'll notice there's some crews out here already working on the cleanup bright and early this morning as rocks, mud, debris covering the roadways here getting up to Red Rocks due to that storm that passed through. So some major issues as far as the roadways and the damage to the venue this morning, but also fans had quite the night. I'll show you some video from fans that keep coming in showing just this insane hailstorm that swept over Red Rocks. That storm forced concert goers to just evacuate the amphitheater. The hailstones poured down the steps almost like water. It's just incredible video to see how much hail and water there was. Now 7 people are in the hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. That is the good news that they weren't that severe, but West Metro Fire says they treated from 80 to 90 people that were hurt by the storm at Red Rocks. Now they also said they had to fans had to look for any type of shelter they could find in the venue and even in their cars. Eventually, Red Rocks management did tell fans that they had to leave.
We got stuck in the hail. They gave us like 30 seconds of warning. I think I broke my finger and we have some welts and some blood on our legs and some head injuries.
Yeah, taking a look at some of the posts on Twitter from these fans, welts, broken limbs, as you said, those bones, fingers. A lot of people were saying that some of the vendors there were not allowing them to take shelter, so people were doing what they could. Some bartenders gave out some crates for people to cover themselves with. Heard some people say they took trash cans and held them over their heads. But again, it was just kind of chaotic for fans trying to get out of this venue last night once this storm rolled through, guys.
Yeah, that video certainly proves how chaotic it was. Mackenzie, thank you.
Behold, the hail comes.
The thrill